Hello, Joyce.
Hello, wow, what's a beautiful MC. Okay, so thank you so much to having me here tonight. It's my honor as well. And how are you? Mm-hmm.
We are good. We are good.
You're good,
Everyone
right?
fighting for the
Exciting to have you here tonight.
Oh, okay, Kevin, right? EDC Kevin Chang. Hi.
I'm not EDC.
Oh,
It's the team's name. my goal with the
okay,
interview.
okay. It's
Thank you.
just so focused, so everyone call you EDC, so you will definitely become EDC very soon, right?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, okay. All right. Thank you so much. And, pray for Hong Kong. I saw the news and, but it's all crazy around the world. But I think we all here are so fortunate that we have Amway business, right? Because for us, I think in this recently, most of the people that have hit hard or small, but they are getting hit by this crisis. But if we do Amway properly, we do Amway business properly, actually we have benefit, not only the hit, because we are, right now when every crisis come, the thing people cut all luxury on all like something that, extravaganza, something, to they cut those budget. But the thing that we could not cut is the something that necessary. Okay, and we are in necessary category. Second, people don't not cut and also add. People also add the health and wellness budget because one we know that we want to because we fighting with the crisis about health and pandemic. So the thing that we can help ourselves is to help. We need to have the very strong immune system. Okay, so that's all what we the best in the world. Okay, so when you represent the best number one brand in the world for this pandemic, actually it's our strength that we are lucky enough to not only represent the number one supplement brand in the world, but we also educated and expertise, right? And especially Hong Kong team, you are so expert about Nutrilite. So lucky you. So because in this time we will see that okay, actually all category of supplement, not only Nutrilite, other brand also get going. They are growing, But now what going to be indicate is how professional we are, right? So if we are professional, people not talk with us as the representative of Nutrilite, but they talk with us as a consult, right? Health and wellness consultant. So this is how to, and when we are educated and are also professional, people will really respect and thankful. So this is the word is shifted. It's not that we have to help, please, look at me, I have the product. People that look for the product, and not only the product, they look for the one who really can give them the professional and honest recommendation that match to their lifestyle and also match to their budget. Okay, and also the not only match to the budget, but also they give them the benefit they're looking for. Okay, so I believe this is a so right now professional will survive stronger. Okay, so and Hong Kong team is one of the best. Anita team is one of the best educated about supplement, utilize supplement. So you are in the really the right hand. Okay, congratulations. Wow, hello. Oh my God, it's my first time to see one channel of Zoom have so many people. Okay, all right. So we catch up first. Okay, maybe I go with my slide. Okay. So I saw Vincent already opened quite a few of my videos, so I skip my introduction part. Okay, how can I see? So now I don't see anyone, right? I only see my slide. Okay, let me try. It will be more fun if I see you guys too. Cannot write. Oh, okay. Let me share screen. So you allow me to share screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, better.
Oh.
Okay, I see you too. Okay. So hello everyone. You can raise your hand. I'm not sure who already know about my story, and if who doesn't, you can raise the hand in the chat so I can know. Okay. So my name is Joyce. I have been doing Amway business since 2002. Okay. And right now, I'm crown ambassador in Thailand, executive diamond in North America, diamond in Australia and New Zealand, founder emerald in Philippines, founder platinum in Hong Kong and Macau, and founder platinum in UK. And last month, I have one new platinum in Korea. Okay, and I also have platinum in Spain. Okay, and yeah. Okay, so this is my husband, Patrick. Okay, so first of all, tonight, if you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. And if you're determined to learn, no one can stop you. Elon Musk have said that. And if something is important enough, you should try, even if the probable outcome is failure. Okay, so tonight, many people asking me and Patrick that is our secret to be able to succeed in Amway quickly. I believe that one of the most important thing that we have dream. Okay, and we have, and not only have dream, I believe everyone have dream, right? But you also need to dare to dream big. Okay, because if your dream is not exciting you, how can you have energy to get out of your comfort zone, right? And you have to keep dreaming until it came true. Okay, because if you not believe in your dream, if you yourself not even believe that you could make it, who in the world will believe that you could lead them to achieve that dream, right? So you're the first person to have to dare to dream, because if you have so small dream in Amway, okay, hi, for example, if Vincent friend and ask Vincent, hey, why you do Amway? Vincent, oh, I want to have 200 Hong Kong dollar additional a month. Do you think this dream will excite your friend? No way, right? Okay, just do your part-time job. I'm sure you done, right? But if Vincent said, what is your dream in Amway? Oh, I will become millionaire in next 5 years. Okay, millionaire US dollar, not Hong Kong dollar. Okay, in maybe next 3 years through Amway business. Your friend will, huh? Are you sure? Amway? Did Amway that I know that sell the detergent? You know? He said, yes, definitely, that's Amway. And it really can happen. Your friend will have some curiosity that, how, right? I work in law firm. I work in, stock market. It's not easy to make a million within 3 or 5 years. Is that right? Okay, so you can show them how different our business. And we are never lack in the money. We lack people who dream and who can die for those dreams. Today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. Mm-hmm. And hard work beats the talent when talent doesn't work hard. Okay. For me, I really love Amway business because I super ordinary person. Okay, I have nothing special. I am me and Patrick. We are someone that never top in anything. In school, in university, we never be a leader of not the president of the class or anything. We just average student. When we go to university, we cut the score by average, right? By the mean. We are at the mean, a little up or a little below. That kind of people, nothing extraordinary out of us. But the thing that we believe that we can beat the people who are talent or who are gifted is we're going to work harder. We're going to be more focused than people who have talent because we don't have any talent. So we aware of our ability. So once we aware of our ability that we are so standard, so we believe that to beat with other people who smarter or who stronger than us, we go into work harder. Okay, and it doesn't matter how people look at us. The most important thing is how you look at yourself. I really love this little dark picture because even they are little dark, but when they look at the mirror, they see themselves as a beautiful, gorgeous swan. That's the important thing, how you imagine, vision, have vision of yourself. And that's the only way that you can grow to be a beautiful swan from the little duck, right? Chao Ling, she is IPO from Malaysia, one of very inspiring IPO. This is when I invited her to my event in Perth, in Melbourne. Okay, I met her this here is in, okay, yes, in Melbourne. And I so admire her because she's so tiny, right? She's so tiny and have no education. And no one want to sponsor her because she have no education and she just stay at home and the parent didn't give her education because the parent don't believe her potential because she just, so little. But someone sponsor her cousin and then she listened and I want to do it. And the family don't want her to do it because how can you do it because you have nothing, and you disability. But she said, I want to do, let me try. Okay, and now she emerald in Malaysia and she traveled the world with Amway. And that time I bring her to Melbourne as a speaker to my group. And she's so happy because she wants to see penguin because she know that she have the same size with penguin. And she asked my team that when you go out, when you do Amway, what is your challenge? Many said, oh, people respond or what people think of me is whatever. Shaolin said that for me, just walk out of the house and if I saw the big dog, that also already a big challenge because only the big dog hit her or bite her, she could die. The thing that not even consider the challenge for all of us could be something that life-threatening for her, right? So when I saw Shaolin, who have so many challenge in front, but she's still brave enough and become emerald, it's so inspiring, right? And when we look at us, oh my God, we have everything, right? We completely perfect. Perfect in terms of we have, you know, nothing wrong. So that's already a fortunate. So when we have the crisis, any crisis, now we have like mixed crisis. We not only have pandemic, we have protests, we have, politics, we have flooding, we have earthquake, we have bomb, we have so many things we come in the same time for 2020. And what going to happen in our life and people surrounding us is depend on how we look at the situation. The thing that I think is so fortunate that my parents always taught me is when we feel down, look at people outside in the street. You will see so many people that they are suffering a lot more than us, right? So when they see that people who sometimes they don't even have money to buy a food or don't have place to stay, we look back and we're grateful, how grateful we are that we still have money to buy food, we still have income, we still have business, we still have people who believe in us. right? We still have, luckily that we still have environment, positive environment that give each other the good energy, good positive, right? We still have hope, we still have many things. So be grateful and thankful for everything. For me, I'm thankful in everything, like on Friday evening and it's raining. Bangkok is super, super popular on traffic jam, right? So in Friday evening on 5 p.m. and super, super heavy raining last week, I looked from my condo and I live in Thong Lo. If you used to come to Bangkok, Thong Lo is really like hip street in Bangkok. And I looked down, it's so traffic. And I thank God, thank to myself and thank to God that, oh my God, so lucky that I'm in my home, have nice tea, look at the beautiful raining, and doesn't have to go to fight with those heavily traffic that some people have to stuck there like 2 to 4 hours to be able to reach their home. This is a Amway business, right? That give you an opportunity for so many things. Okay, so this is my new house under renovation right now. So one is finished, it should be finished, everything on the end of this year. This is a private lift, so after we open the lift, this is my reception. And this is because it's a little bit quick because it's lighting design, and then when we have shoe closet, and when get into my like dining area. I want something that not plain, I'm kind of maximum person, not minimal. Okay, minimal not my style. So this is my pantry, and I didn't show every room because it will take too long. It's Patrick working office, and like our bedroom is the painting will be like the hand paint by famous painter in Thailand. We just want something that not boring. This is my walk-in closet, and okay, my workspace. Okay, okay. So, and this is something that you really, for me, I think you have to very detail on what you want in life. Never compromise on anything. This is the one I show. This is like my current place. Okay, sorry. This is the condo that I lived last year. Okay. It's so nice. The location is superb. If you used to come to Bangkok, it's next to Emportier, like one of the very luxury mall in Bangkok. And in the condo, we have squat court, we have meeting room. This is my previous condo, superb view, golf course, super nice rooftop, bar room. This is my condo. But I didn't use this facility that much, and the location is super prime. But for me, when I live like next to the sky train, I feel it's like quite too much pollution. So we decide to move from this super good condo to another better condo. Okay, so for our life, I believe Hong Kong, you could say that you already have good life. But in Amway, we want to encourage you to move from good to great. Okay, so if I'm just chilling, and my condo for my previous condo also super luxury, have spa room, I can do artistry and everything. But we not compromise to our life. So once COVID happened, so we want and we know that we want more green space, we want more garden. So I moved to new condo, which for me is like amazing, perfect. So this is how we, so when you fight from good to great, it's something that will maybe stop you from use your full potential because you have comfort zone, right? You already comfort because we didn't fight because we have to survive. We didn't fight because we have nothing to eat. We already have, but this is your second job, your additional income, maybe your additional source, maybe part, third source of income, or someone fourth source of income. So it will become your diversified part of your income. But it's important because why? Because we're going to be from good to great. Is that right? So for to have great life is you have to have many source of income, and it's not only many source of income, those income to make you have really peace in mind, the income that very strong in all kind of situation, and the income that the more you have, the more you free. The income that the more you build a business, the more freedom you going to achieve. It's not the other business, other job, more income come with much more responsibility, right? It's a much more responsibility until many people they're willing to reduce their income to get some cut out some responsibility. You know, I have one of my team, my downline. She a partner of the law firm, famous law firm. So she earned a lot. She earned like the 500,000 Thai baht, okay, a month, okay. And you know, young and earn this much is 500,000 Thai baht is like 120 Hong Kong dollar a month. You know, with like mid 30 years old, it's quite very good, right? Mm-hmm. Partner of the law firm, very excellent graduate, master degree from King College London. Okay, and but recently after she become founder platinum, she quit her job. Okay, and she get a job that earn like half of her current income, because that 500,000 income is trade with her kind of super crazy stressful and too much responsibility. So she believed that if she change the job, get maybe half of her income, but she can have time to be able to build more Amway. And because Amway give us different, not just only income, it give you a peace of mind. It give you the income that can be able to scale. And of course, it's your own business, right? It give you income with the freedom. So don't look, I think that many people trapped that they could not grow in Amway because they look only the income, that they don't look the essence of the income, that Amway is not only the money, that is, it's not only money that make you rich. You have to have time to spend your money, right? And you also have to have value. You have to have good friend. You have to have stress-free. Very, actually Amway is super low stress. Okay, so this is the when we traveling. This is the Celebrity X cruise. At that year is I went on a few years ago, I think maybe 2005. Cannot remember. But on that year 2005, this cruise is like most biggest and most luxury. We call Celebrity X cruise, and this is the best room in the cruise. So in my room, we have grand piano, we have like, okay, but you know, Anita will have a lot more than me. So for me, it's nothing. It's when I build a business in the US. This is my condo in Los Angeles. Very, very good condo and freedom. Yeah, in Amway, it's not only the money, it's freedom. For me, why me and Patrick, we love Amway so much because the first ingredient that we come to join Amway because we want to have freedom. We are super, super free spirit. I cannot work in the office. I could not do like, let people tell me what I have to do. You know, I'm not that kind of person. I kind of a little bit so free spirit. I love to be my own boss. I want to make my own choices. I don't want to let anyone make the choice to make command me to do anything. So when we look at Amway business, we look at it's a tool, an opportunity for us to gain freedom. And for me, freedom is super luxury. It's a real luxury. It's a freedom, not money. Okay, because you can money everyone can have, but not everyone who have money have freedom. Very little people who have money can have freedom, right? So for me, freedom is a true luxury. Okay, and you know, many people told me that Joyce, you and Patrick, you are entrepreneur because I own business before I joined Amway, and you graduate from like top university in Thailand. Why you become sell Amway? You know, why you come to sell detergent? And I asked them, okay, I don't feel that I'm the Amway sales representative. I feel that me and Amway, we work as a partnership, right? Okay. So, and Amway also treat us and taking care of us as a partnership. Amway taking care what? Taking care one of the hardest thing. You know, I just talk with Amway top executive recently, and I thankful to them. I'm said that I'm so grateful. Okay, that you know, I talk to them that, oh my God, I know it's so hard that you still keep full production during the COVID. You know how crazy of US have number of COVID case, right? And to still run the factory is not a joke. It's super, super, super hard. And how to make the deliver, the supply chain not get stuck from somewhere and still have product, you know, enough for us to sell, because they know the product is not only for us to use, but it's also it's reflect to our income, right? And reflect to our qualification. So that's why it's so hard, you know. Many of my friends, they own the factory, they own many of my friends that have their own supplement brand, but they kind of crazy because it's the supply chain could not work together. This one stuck, this country stuck, this airline not cheap. So everyone, their product is being so delayed. And if they're not delayed, it means that cost, they have like 5 times cost additional, because they usually ship by boat, they usually ship by something. Now they have to air freight on material, which is very costly. But we are still live our life, have product in the shelf. This is so grateful, right? You have to really appreciate all of this. And when we asked us to go to have meeting in Ada, okay, and they send us the private jet, and they said, oh, it's okay, I can go. That time they want our idea, you know, about how we build a business so success so fast. So they send private jet to picking up us, and I said, oh really? You know, I'm just like, at that time we just qualify, I think crown ambassador. We are new crown ambassador, and they send us the private jet. And Jim Penn told me, Jim Penn is like used to be a vice president of Amway. He told me and Patrick that it's okay, Joyce. You guys deserve it. So it means what? It means that we are the partnership, right? Many of my friends they have their own the Toyota showroom, they own the Mercedes showroom. They never have one Mercedes or Toyota send them the private jet, right? Yeah, but we are partner. You have to aware on this. And when you're aware that we are partnership, we have to act as an entrepreneur who partner with the big corporate like the Amway. Like don't look be like a small mind. Don't use employee mindset. You have to shift your mindset to be entrepreneur, so that you going to deserve to be partner. And once you shift your mindset to be entrepreneur, you act like the entrepreneur. You think like entrepreneur. Your business will shift and will change forever. Right? What the difference between employee mindset and entrepreneur mindset? Employee mindset, you calculate everything, but now you have almost so little cost, right? Before, when my generation build business, maybe Anita build a business, we have so many costs. We have to go to meet our friend because the telephone bill also very high each month. And it's no Zoom, no. I'm very advanced. I use this like the online training since like the 7 years ago, but it's so slow. It's so slow, and the internet, because the internet is not this good. So even I can connect it, but other very hard to connect it. So it's when the technology is not serve us, we have to fly to meet people. We have to drive, we have to fly, we have to very expensive phone bill. So I spend like when I start and when my telephone bill is like in Hong Kong dollar is like minimum is like 2,000 Hong Kong dollar a month for only telephone bill. Okay, and not including the buying the tape, the audio, the learning material in Amway. It's also cost me at least like 1,000 Hong Kong dollar to 2,000 Hong Kong dollar for all learning material just to watch. But right now, you watch in the app, you watch in the YouTube, you call through Line, you call through WhatsApp, you doesn't even pay, right? You have Zoom, everything for free. How you have super low business expense cost, right? But so when my generation that I do Amway, we have so many expense, but we believe that this is our business. So we continue, we know it's worth it. I know this investment is so worth it because comparing to other business, is have to invest much more. I have to have the store, I have to have inventory, I need to have so many things, right? I have to pay for the stuff, and we don't have those stuff. I only pay for my phone, my travel expense, something like that. That is really tiny, right? But right now, you don't have this cost. Everything comes with the platform. Before, to get the name of the friend, to find out where they are, it's so hard because it doesn't have Facebook, right? To find out the number of friends that you didn't catch up for 20 years, for 10 years, almost impossible. But now you could get all of your friend and friend of friend and friend of friend of friend of friend, that relative, that boyfriend, that ex-boyfriend, everything is all in your internet. So actually it's no limitation of your business at all. If you use this tool, you use this opportunity, you can scale and you can have business much more fast, solid, and effective than I do, But because you grow up, maybe you are young, you grow up more convenient than I do, right? You are maybe third generation of your family, which is you already see your mom and dad quite well off or quite, settled. So it means that because our comfortable maybe make us have lower immune to fighting. Okay, But if you think, okay, even I'm so fortunate that I didn't have to struggling like my mom generation, like my grandfather generation. I'm born in like much more comfortable than they are. But I will bring that genes. But I will use that work ethic as the previous generation to put in me. And I will use the tool that now all the platforms provide us for free. I will use that to be multiply my business. You know, this generation, if you guys work, no need to work as hard as elder generation, but you work just harder than your friend in the same generation. You could be like skyrocket, right? Because same as me when I was young, because I know that I'm so normal and super standard, I super ordinary. So the thing that I could come to catch up my friend who very talented, who very smart, it's only thing that I need to work harder than other. I have to have better mindset. I have to dream bigger so I can catch up people who have much more than me. You know, same here. You also see so many people, but don't need to worry. You just keep looking on your own track and multiply. And could you become the best version of yourself? And you will amaze of the result. Okay. And after in Amway, you don't have to let go any of your dream. You just prioritize your life. For me and Patrick, we use Amway to be a tool to build our life, to have very secure finance, to have financial freedom, to have um, time freedom, and to have worry free. When we have this financial security and financial free and harm free and worry free, then we can checklist all our dream list. So Patrick actually before doing Amway, he want to be composer. But we know that composer in our generation, especially in Thailand, is not make money because people they do copy, you know. They didn't pay for the for the loyalty. That's like to you know it's so hard to for the in my generation for the music. So he okay, we do our Amway and then he come back to do the music, but not for money, just for fulfill his dream that he want to create a good message to the world, the positive message to the world through music. And he have a dream to write a book, you know, education like the business book, and his book become #1 bestseller for all bookstore for 4 months. #1 bestseller, I think many people can have it, but how long? Because usually we will can become #1 like for 2 weeks is already super. 1 month is super hard because they have the book launching every week, right? So the one launching going to be #1 and they take turn. But Patrick book #1 for 4 months, which is kind of the country one of the longest record of the #1 bestseller book. And no name, never write any book before his first book. And this book is 10 years ago. And now he doing the new book.
Even 13 still.
Yeah, and many television channel come to make interview. And you know, dream is so important. And then after we become executive diamond in Thailand, I was 24. I reached executive diamond, and then me and Patrick, we have dream that we go into study master degree in the US. Okay, but actually I don't like study. So we talk to ourselves, why we want to go master degree to the US? Do we need a degree? Do we love study? Oh no, we just want to traveling across the US because my father and Patrick's father graduate. They both, our father both graduate for master degree from the US. Okay, so my dad and Patrick dad love to tell us that how he do the road trip across the US. So they share the story. So it's kind of our dream that we want to do road trip across the US. So when we reach executive diamond, I want to actually we both think everything as a global business. Before we join Amway, we have our own business. We also never think about Thailand. When I do my first hydroponic vegetable business, we already have customer for all Southeast Asia. We export to all Southeast Asia, Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines. And once before we join Amway, we also looking to have open the Thai restaurant franchise in Europe. Okay, because we think that I don't know why, but my mindset always want to have business in many countries to make it kind of like the safety factor. If this country have problem, we can have money from another country. This kind of like my mindset. So when we listen to Amway business plan and we know that we could be able to expand to many countries, it's a global business. So inspire me, because for me, I believe that to have income from many countries is so good, and that's why after we reach EDC, we start to expand our business to Philippines. Okay, and we took our first year to list Emerald in Philippines, and when we become Emerald in Philippines is a 50-year anniversary of Amway. So we went to America for celebrate 50-year anniversary. At that time, I think we are the youngest EDC that qualified for 50-year anniversary at that time. And we just go to travel because we already busy with Thailand and Philippines. And at that time, they have hamburger crisis. We went on 2009, right, for 50-year anniversary, and the hamburger crisis just delayed 2008 and 2009. So many people lost their job, but could not compare with COVID, okay? It's like 1 million people lost their job, but COVID is almost 20 million lost their job right now. So when we went to US on hamburger crisis, when Thai people met Thai people in abroad, it's like, oh, hey, how are you? You Thai? I'm Thai, something like that. We just like, hello, say hi, catch up. How are you? How long you live in US? I come to travel, something like that. So we chit chat. And many Thai people that I met accidentally in the US, they are terrible. They lost their job, some lost their house, someone lost their business. So one day I found out that in the really bad shape. I asked them first. So if you lost your job, why don't you find a new job? They said, they keep lay off people. How can I find a new job, right? When I asked people who that business failed, I asked, how about open new business? They said, what you're going to open right now in that situation, okay? Comparing hamburger crisis and COVID is kind of like 100 times different scale. Okay, and that I went on hamburger is already a lot of people very hit hard, like Citibank, they lay off like 3,000 people, and it is also not this big scale like COVID, but it's also lay off a lot of people. So when I flew back to Thailand, I'm thinking they could not find a new job, they could not open a new business, and everyone have a lot of big costs, and they have to find something to cover what they can do right now. During that situation, that hamburger, I said, oh, actually Amway could be that solution. So when I fly back from 50-year anniversary, I talked with Patrick. I think Amway can help people in the US. Okay, I want to try to tell people about Amway in the US. Okay, But Patrick said, oh, no way. We already super busy with Thailand and Philippines to market already. So I asked him, okay, give me 1 month. Let me try. Okay, let me try. I will go back to US on September. And that time I went back on June. I will try to make my Thai business strong. And then I will go to US on September for 1 month. Let me try. I want to try. Okay, so okay, and Patrick, okay, let's go, just relax, go to travel for 1 month. How long do I have time, Vincent?
We can have more 15 or 30 minutes.
15 minutes, okay? Okay. And then I went there on September, and then I qualified silver in that month. I have about half month on September. Is okay, thank God. I don't know how can I make it. It's so crazy, because I didn't have much name list. But when I can be silver on the first month I arrived US, actually my ticket have to go back in the end of the month, like 1 month, and then I go back to Thailand. And I talk to myself, oh my God, how it's so exciting, because for me, the most important pin in Amway for me is silver. Every country new silver for me is the hardest. It's the most memory for me is silver and platinum. These 2 pin is super important. Okay. For me, toughest in Amway is these 2 pin. I remember every minute on to reach silver in every country and to reach platinum, because from silver to platinum is need all your energy, your chain. You have to chain a lot in order to make it happen. Because why? Silver until platinum is all about foundation. You start from zero. You don't have anyone. You don't have a team. It's all from scratch. And you also don't have skill. It's all from scratch. So you have to learn skill and you have to build a business. No one believes you. You don't have success. You don't have income to prove, to back up your belief. Your income is still so small and you don't have anyone. You don't have, So it is something that you need the most strong mentality. And if you do it right, you do it, have your good wit. After right foundation of platinum, then you can become diamond. Okay. So for me, in Thailand, in Philippines, in America, in US, most important thing for me is silver to platinum. So for me, I will have many wits, so that's why I can know who want to do the business, and then we can work with them. So when you work with the people who hungry, who want to success in this business, it's kind of multiply, because you have the same goal and you work together as a partner. But if you have the goal, but you work with friends who don't have goal, just sign up because they don't know how to say no to you, or they just want to use product. They didn't want to success in business, or they want to success in business, but they not really want to put the effort. They tell you they want the business, but they never put any effort. They always have excuse, but to you, and then you want to try to help these people. Is you exhausted, both of you guys. So the key, many people ask me, Joyce, how can I follow up the new people? What's the secret of you? How to make people follow me? How to make these people sign up? How to let them sign up? How to make them want to sign up? I said, I don't know. If I know, I will be super, triple crown ambassador. I don't know. I just tell people, I just find people who want this business as I do, and who honor the achieve, who honor to be able to build their own business, who have entrepreneur mindset, and I work with those people. And I sponsor until I find people who follow me. Most of my leg, I sponsor, and then I just do the same as other people. But this one that I sponsor, when I finish with them, they call me, Joyce, I already watched what you sent me to see. It's so good. I already read the book that you recommend to me. What's next? What I have to do next? I have question. Can I, can I meet you and I ask some question? Joyce, I already watched this. Can you have more information? Joyce, I think of this friend. I think I want to tell them about Amway business. This kind of people that's going to be your good partner to build business with. Not the one that you tell them about Amway and you call them, they not answer you, you send them the message, they read but they not respond, right? So those could be your friend, but maybe might be your good business partner. Okay, all right. So then when I went with the mindset to want to help people in US, I could make first year I become founder platinum in America. Actually, I missed only 1 month to become sapphire in US, but so I almost sapphire in the first year. I founder platinum, but the second year I qualified sapphire, founder sapphire, founder emerald, and diamond in the US within 2 years. And that kind of were quite super good record in the US because usually people in the US they make diamond like 7 years minimum. Okay, 7 to 8 years. Okay, and then I took about four, four, 4 year or 5 year, I could not remember to list EDC in US. See, I did not even remember which year or which year I qualified, but I remember platinum because for me, silver and platinum as something that I work hardest. Executive diamond, and then when I reached diamond in the US, I started business in Australia because I have one of my Thai downline. They went to study in Melbourne, and he want to do the Amway business, so they asked for me to support. And I said, oh my God, I don't have time already. So full. Thai, Philippines, America, and Australia is, another part of the world. And he said he went to study 3 degrees, aerospace engineer, electrical engineer, and business administration. So smart, so genius guy. Went to study 3 degrees in the same time in Melbourne, RMIT. And he said, Joyce, all my friends, when they have free time, they went to work in the restaurant. They work to find part-time job. I don't want to do that. I want to do Amway. Okay, so he the only one who actually is one of the most talent in his class, 3 degrees, but he don't want to work part-time in restaurant or something to earn money. He want to do Amway. And okay, I go to help. And choice is so important. So other friend, oh, Amway, no, I want to have daily income, work at the restaurant, you got, $20, $40 daily is right away. In Amway, you talk with people, you demonstration. In the end of the month, maybe you got very little because you just start the business, right? So this downline of me, he took 2 years to reach platinum. And he take another year to become strong for the platinum. And then once his friend graduated, come back to Thailand. The part-time job money they already spent in Australia, they come back to Thailand, only have degree. No saving back to Thailand, just a degree, and got small salary in Thailand. But my downline just choose differently. Not work in a restaurant, only build Amway because he know it's an asset. When he graduated and come back to Thai and go back to Thailand, he has 80,000 Australian dollar yearly when he in Thailand, but he still have $80,000 yearly. So he go back to Thailand, he can build his own startup company with this money because it's passive income to fund his life. Totally different lifestyle, right? The new grad with the 80,000 Australian dollar and the new grad with only salary is totally different. And that's how the difference of the Amway income. You will see the difference when you didn't do it and you still have passive income. Okay, so build it hard, build it as strong as solid as possible. and you can see the power of this consumer network. Okay, and this when I was diamond. Okay, so actually I didn't very fast. I just try to have progress every year. So I try to have my progress every year. So 1 year I do about like three leg, three group. So when you have consistent, you can see the progress. Okay, and yeah, since 2015. So actually since 2015 and now 2020, I relax, semi-retire for 5 years. So it's okay, right? I for this 5 year, I not even check my PV. I didn't go to Amway website. Okay, I go only shopping for my personal use. I didn't call to follow up anyone. My life still fine. So it's amazing, right? And this is what we're working for. People have different goal, different what they want in life. For me and Patrick, we really want to. I joined Amway because I want to work, and then I got my freedom back. Okay, and it doesn't matter how old are you right now. I'm so lucky. I'm thank myself that I started Amway business when I was 21. So even I work in Amway for super hard for 15 years. At that time, I still 15 plus 21, 36. Okay, still 36. Why? Now not 36, 15 plus 21. 36 really, but now I'm 39. Why? 3 years. Okay, whatever. 2015. Oh no, 13 year, not 15 year. I work from 2002 to 2015. So how many years? 13 year, right? 13, 1, 3. Okay. So at that time I was 21 plus 13, 34. So actually I'm retired when I was 34. Okay. So now but this is another my role model. Mrs. Hong In Hee also founded Club Ambassador in Korea. She started her business when she was 35. You see, I'm retired 34. She started 35. Okay, and now she still have 20% of Korean, Amway Korean is under her group. Holly Chern started Amway business when she was 38. Still #1 in the world. So now I want to congratulate all of you guys here that I saw your face. You're so young. Thankful to yourself. And don't miss this opportunity. You cannot go back to be younger than this. You only get older. So try hard to make your youth most useful. Nothing is more energetic, most powerful as you are young. That's the most powerful thing that you have right now. It's not how much you have in your pocket, not how high your education is. It's your energy. As a young generation, is the most powerful. And when you put the energy in the right opportunity, it can multiply through Amway. And you see, I give you example that how can I build Amway business so fast in the US? Not because I'm good, but because I went to the right timing. I went when they have hamburger crisis. Everyone looking for opportunity. American people, they're super spoiled. Government that even they don't have job, they not become homeless easily. They have unemployed money. They have so many things, low income money. So they still have food stamp. They have so many things that it's not easy to as broke as homeless. At least you have income, quite good income too. You can survive for a few years without work at all. With no work, government still support you. Okay, so people actually they're quite relaxed. but because they have hamburger crisis to wake them up. Okay, that life is not be as so simple. It could be something that really hit their heart. But now we have COVID. COVID hit like 10 times harder than hamburger. So actually, this is a golden opportunity to tell your people, even no matter how ego they are, how self-confident they are, how high education they are, how high income they are, everyone believe me, the inside they have a fear. You know, this time of COVID, the more you, the bigger you are, the bigger you hit. You know, many of Patrick friends, they own the 100 restaurant chain, 100 bar, restaurant and bar, you know, in China. So rich. He earned like 60 million. Okay. His sale is like 60 million China dollar a month. Okay, a month, 60 million a month. Okay. But when COVID happened, only few months, he kind of minus a lot because, you know, you have a few hundred shop, how many you expense, right? How many costs that you have to, one no income, it's so fast to, no matter how big of your cash is, like tsunami, like the hurricane. So this time, the people who hit so hard is the one who's so big. So many branch, so many employees, so big of the factory, because when the COVID come, they make rich people become like this. And the one who lost their job right now in the COVID, also the one who's expensive, right? The more expensive they are, the more risky you are right now as well. So we are so lucky because we stay here, right? They come to, hello. The one that you hold so hard to chase them, so hard to, you know, go to that level, now they come to like very near. So it's time, it's your turn, but they have the cost, they have worry, they have problem to fight, but you have nothing. You have full energy. So if you use this time frame to fight, it's your golden opportunity to come back to high level. You know, so this time is the timing that you can catch up many people who actually much more beyond you, many more steps beyond you before. Okay, so trust in this, see all everything. Like if you okay, political unstable, or you know, many things unstable, I believe Hong Kong people that always have plan B. You know, you are super smart country. We can offer them a plan B. And if you learn how to know how to do and where you can use this knowledge, use this skill around the world, no matter any country you want to move in the future. It's not like the surgeon degree. You know, if I graduate like the surgeon, doctor surgeon in Thailand, I could not use my degree in America. I have to study from scratch again to get another license. Patrick, sister-in-law, she a dentist, but she married to Patrick brother who live in London. So her dentist degree in Thailand, when she go to London, nothing. She have to study again. She, oh my God, I'm so lazy to graduate dentist. It took her 6 years. She have to another 6 years in the UK, and now she still don't want to take any degree. She have to find other job which she could not use her degree. But in Amway, you doesn't need to learn like 6 years. Actually, you learn 6 months, you already almost know everything, how to do all the basic job. Is that right? Maximum 6 months. But for the one who really want to succeed, you can know everything within a month. How good it is. But this 1 month, you can use it around the world. Don't worry about regulation, the tax, whatever, and we take care of everything. right? Okay, so look at everything as a bright side, okay, and I believe that in every crisis, we will have so many people leisure, because it's all about how we look at the thing. This time, if you do this business, do Amway business because you want to help people, you will see amazing. Because when you go to meet anyone, you will go because you go to tell them that I have a plan, backup plan for you to offer, and it might not be backup plan for you. It could be your survival plan, the only way to survive plan for you guys. So let's talk. And I also looking for people who seriously see this vision that it makes sense to you. Because we also have limited time and resources to support people. So we also want to find someone that really see the same value, love this kind of value, and see that is this have potential and vision. If you have the same vision and value with me, and you feel that you guys connect, let's work together for 5 years. So this project is not short-term project. We build a consumer network asset. We build a platform. You know TikTok, right? So famous. TikTok, how big of the company, how big of their fund, right? TikTok's used 4 years to come today, right? Thai people just know TikTok and pray TikTok on this COVID, okay? Even TikTok, they took 4 years. Who we are, right? To that going to want to have business within 1 year. It's impossible. Less than 1 year, not so-called business, right? Like congratulations, Vincent, for your new achieve new platinum. Well done, well done. You are super good. We fight in crisis as an opportunity, and keep your good work. Continue to go to raise people, share the message, share the message, share the message. When you share the message, it will have connect and link it the people back to you. Okay. The last thing I want to share to you now, and we're open that we need to build your personal brand. Okay, so be more active on your social media. Okay, in your social media, post everything that represent who you are. Okay, who you think in a positive way. Okay, don't talk gossip friend, don't gossip other, don't share something that negative stuff. Be active, okay, on your online. Choose your whatever you think is good. Like if you want to, you love to talk, you may use the live on Facebook, live on Instagram, or do if you I not convenient on live, you want to record and edit before launching is more comfortable to you. You can use like do the YouTube video, or you cut small video to post on the web, on the Facebook, either of them. Seriously, you guys have to start right now. How to start? Find your strength. What you think you going to represent? Something that you also have passion. For example, you passion on about talking about business. I passionate to talk about health and wellness. I passionate about become weight loss consultant. I passionate about to educate young generation for them to find their roadmap for their future. Anything that you think you love on this, okay, and then make it clear statement who you are on your Facebook, okay. Make your Instagram is a picture, right? So make your Instagram, you need to do something that a little bit surreal. Every picture more than real. Surreal is really beautiful lifestyle to make that you have happy life. Facebook is more on text, text or something that, okay, because Facebook will have wider range of audience. So you have from your mom, your auntie until your friend. So this kind of bigger audience is mean that including your friend and also your customer, because auntie will be your customer, right? So you might give more content about health and wellness, education one, so that your customer can see that you are really health expert. Give them the very informative stuff. Okay, Instagram can be your lifestyle. So your friend will, wow, why Vincent have so good lifestyle, why EDC Kevin have so good lifestyle, right? So they look at what you guys doing. So they come observe you for a while, and once you call them for meetup, they will kind of easier to come because they already check your profile and it look kind of cool man. No, look kind of very taste, have good taste and good lifestyle. Okay, and if you going to use Twister, I'm not so sure because Twister people is kind of love to short sentence or kind of quite strong view and strong political opinion. So maybe you may be aware to, if you going to use Twister, be yourself, you know, authentic, real. Because if you're not real, you try to be someone not who you are. For example, you are very relaxed guy and you come to become so proper in Twitter, your friend will say, I don't think this guy is my friend. It's really weird, something like that. So if you go Twitter, it have to be very real and strong. Okay, short, post some short sentence, but this will attract the young generation. Or maybe no need to do Twitter, you can use TikTok. Okay, TikTok also can gather like happy friends. So yours, you also can, your happy friend, your fun that love to laugh, love to love funny stuff, something like that. Or you also can have another character in TikTok that your friends say, oh, you even you are businessman, you still have funny, you're not serious, you still have the funny time, something like that. Okay, so this mission for you guys this week to do, clean up your Facebook, make arrangement of your Instagram, and try to think that what you're going to represent for your social media. Okay, because in the future, not future, now, starting next fiscal year, you need to build Amway business together with building your personal brand. That's how Amway will move for 2020. And this will make you have unlimited resources. You don't have to worry about you don't have people to sponsor anymore, because this is the power of social media. Once you make your profile look nice and you create content that give value to the society, it will attract with Facebook algorithm, with Instagram algorithm, with YouTube algorithm. They will bring people to see your content, and once they keep read your content, watch your content, listen to your content, they will feel, wow, Vincent is a guy with a very good logic. Oh, this guy is very professional. I love this kind of mindset. I love this. I really admire this person. And when you have event, okay, this week I want to teach cash program. I want to teach you guys about the basic financial class. Okay, who want to come? I have limited seat for 20 people. Okay, then you can have these 20 people, but not stranger. But they are stranger, but they are the stranger that already read your article, watch your talk for a few months. So they come with a fan, feeling like your fan base. So this is much more easier than talking with stranger in the street. Is that right? So you need to come up with minimum one good content a week, but if possible, twice. The best every day. Okay, so that is so together with personal brand and Amway, you already busy for every day. And don't look at how many people view, how many people like. don't care about it. Okay, yesterday I come to learn. Teacher said that you don't need 100,000 people to like you. You just need 1,000 big fan, loyal fan of you. You already super active on social media. Okay. Okay. I think time up. Okay, maybe if you guys have questions, 1 or 2 questions, then we done for today.
Joyce, we all missing you very much. We have been we haven't been